So final day in Croatia. Yeah, try not to smoke today, eh? Gonna have some breakfast, and we've got to go into town, and our flight's not till quite a lot later. So should be similar vein as to yesterday, quite distracted with people. So yesterday we spoke a lot about the marketing aspect of nicotine. But nicotine itself as a plant definitely has its part to play in selling itself. They reckon humans have been using tobacco for around 12,000 years. There's all sorts of different facts and statistics on that. Turkey duck. Is it a duck? Is it a turkey? Duck nose. Literally no idea why, but I asked a man. Again, no real rhyme or reason to it. I just saw a guy with a cigarette and impulsively said, "Can I have one of those?" There's a fine line, I guess, between being appropriately ashamed of myself, good Old Testament styley shame to keep driving me on. Like, what I mean by that is when I see the gang in a bit, they're probably going to ask something about smoking, and yeah, I'll have to be honest about it. It also gave me no benefit. It didn't feel particularly good. Tasted horrible, made my throat hurt, and just started the nicotine cycle again. So basically I'm back to minute zero. Yeah, I guess there's a fine line between being appropriately ashamed, as I said, and not giving yourself too much of a hard time. So many testaments I read about quitting smoking where the person sort of fumbles and slips up and has a cigarette, and as a result they just sort of go, "Oh well, fuck this, I've done it now," and start smoking again. Very common in drinking too. People will have a shot and they'll go, "Well, I've done it now," and just go for it. Apparently tobacco's killed more people than all the wars of the world combined. I actually kind of believe that. It's grown in about 130 countries around the world: China, India, Brazil, Turkey, Italy, and it's free to grow relatively uncultivated. With this continental spread of growth, its boorish ability to provide a near instant dopamine hit and a gentle nudge of human marketing, it's no surprise so many of us are fucking hooked. Home sweet bloody home, which is very much where the real challenge begins. I got my little man back. My favourite thing in the whole wide world. I missed him lots and he's missed me. As I just say, the hard bits just beginning, really, eh? Back home, that's going to be where all my routines are. But what a week of learning stuff about smoking and myself. So I went from smoking like an absolute train and trooper 7 days ago, and now I'm down to like 2. Yes, I'm having a cigarette right now. Great thing though, I don't feel like I need it. The physical part I've learned so much about. I don't need it. It's fine. The pangs are so bearable. It's all in the head. So I just need to work very hard on the little bits. So next thing tomorrow morning, I just need to not have that first cigarette. Super important. I need to get some breakfast, which means going to the shop and not buying any tobacco. Super important. But it's all little tiny little things. Totally doable. The physical thing I've sort of worked out. And it was a bit like rehab, really, where I had, in my first stages of rehab, I didn't have the option to drink because I was surrounded by people. And it's been a bit like that in Croatia. I've been surrounded by people, so I haven't had the option to smoke. Ultimately, I'm the person that spends 24 hours a day with myself. So I need to work on that. Super excited about doing so. It's really, really late now. I've just come to spend some time with Sean, but I'm going to go to bed. Do I need this? Absolutely not.